Welcome to Midvale Speedway, April 22nd, 2006, here at Midvale Speedway, along with Karen and Bear Schwartz, the owners and promoters of Midvale Speedway. This is your video announcer, Craig Mishler, welcoming you to a wonderful night for automobile racing in Tuscarawas County. On the track right now, the late model fast heat. And here's the lineup. From up in Barberton, Ohio, number 12, he'll start on the pole, that's Harvey Jr. On the outside of Dawn, car number 32 from Strasburg, Ohio, Dwayne Dunn. Next row back from Canton, Ohio, Rich Roy, car 7. Car 64, Tom Garbrand from Newport, Ohio. Back on the inside, car number 22, that's Ron J. Bird Jr., last week's top qualifier. And this week's top qualifier, in car number 53, that's Mike Miller. There we go. Down to turn 1, out of 2, Don Harvey Jr. Dwayne Dunn, Rich Roar third. Ron Jaber Jr. up to 4th. Don Harvey, Rich Roar, Dwayne Dunn, Ron J. Bird Jr., Mike Miller, and Tom Garbrand round out your field. Jr., Mike Miller, Tom Garbrand. White flag. Don Harvey, Rich Roar, Dwayne Dunn, Ron Jaber Jr., Mike Miller, and Tom Garbrand. Your winner of the fast heat tonight in the late models from Barberton, Ohio, Don Harvey Jr. in car 12. Your line for the second late model heat race tonight. On the pole, Bob Michael, 69. 66, John Sandquist. Brian Tedesco, last week's feature winner. Mark Willison in 18. Dangerous, Daryl Dexter in 55. On the outside of Daryl is 17. That's Bob Snyder Jr. And the last row, Dan Stemple in car 29. Here we go. Caution out, Dan Stemple lost it at turn number 1. Caution out. Here we go. Bob Michael, John Sandquist. Caution out again. Here we go. high side. Tedesco looks to the outside. Michael. Tedesco in second. Sanquest third. As Tedesco takes over the lead, coming out of 4. Mark Wilson moving up on the outside. Mechanical trouble. But your leaders, Ryan, Tedesco, Mark Wilson in second. Battle for third. Michael, Sanquest, and Dexter. White flag. Wallason, Michael, Dexter, Sanquest, and Snyder. Ryan Tedesco, your winner of the second heat tonight in the late models. He's also won last week's feature in the late models here at Midvale Speedway. Okay, moving into the fast seat of sports stocks. On the pole looks like Nick Grubbs in 24. On the outside of him, 4 is Josh Grove in car number 4. Next row back, Gabe Pringle in car 7. On the outside of him, Willie Walker in car 15. Next row back, Kevin McClintock in 38. 75, Ron Day. And your top qualifier tonight, and last week's feature winner, car number 54, Doug McMillan. Here we go. Josh Grove out in front. Nick Grubb second. Willie Walker caught on the outside with Gabe Pringle. Kevin McClintock, Ron Dagan, Doug McMillan. Gabe Pringle looks to the inside of Nick Grubbs. Car number 4, halfway. Dave Pringle second. Nick Grubbs third. Kevin McClintock fourth. Caught on the outside yet is Willie Walker with Doug McMillan and Ron Day. Is trying to catch Josh Grove. And we got a battle for third. Kevin McClintock now third. Doug now fourth. Doug McMillan, Nick Grubbs, Ron Degnan, and Willie Walker. Your winner from Dover, Ohio, Josh Grove in car 4. Okay, moving to the second heat. A lot of cars have mechanical problems tonight in the sports stock class. Keith Thomason, 34, number 13, and 3 sports stocks altogether not racing tonight. Car number 29 will start on a pole. That's Chris Boone in car 29. On the outside of him, car number 23, Chris Grubbs. Back on the inside, Jeff Lonzer in car number 2. And Kurt Waller in 18 rounds out your field. Okay, Virgil Ravencroft the third will make the heat race in car 13, making his first career ever start here at Mid-Vale Speedway. Okay, Chris Boone making his second ever career start here in the sports stock class. He raced once last year and had mechanical problems and parked it for the year, but now he's back. Here we go, we got a green. Chris Grubbs out in front. Oh, we got Chris Boone on the loop, turn number 1. Caution out, total restart. Try her again. Got a green. Nick Grubbs, brother Chris out in front. Kurt Waller second. Chris Boone in third. Jeff Lonzer and Virgil Ravencroft in that 5th spot. Out in front now is Kurt Waller in 18. Nick Grubbs, brother Chris in that 2nd spot. Yellow is out. Yellow is out. Here we go. Jeff Lonzer up to second. Chris Groves to third. Virgil in 4th. Chris in 5th. Trying to catch Chris. As car 18, Kurt Waller out in front, takes a white flag. Kurt Waller, Jeff Lonzer, Chris Grubbs, Virgil Ravencroft, and Chris Boone. There's your second heat winner tonight in the sports stocks from Jadane Hutton, Kurt Waller in car 18. Okay, moving to the fast heat of these Pure Stocks on the pole. Douglas Higgins in 13. Teddy Oliver in 50. Jimmy Orr in 28. Rich Schweitzer 84. Al Street 73. Rick Elkins Jr. 53. And your top qualifier number 17, Randy Smart. Here we go. Higgins loops in turn number 2. And he's not going to get her started. Caution out. Gonna go green this time. Caution out again for Douglas Higgins. He was backing up. Try her again. Here we go. Jimmy Orr on the inside, Rick Elkins on the outside. Then Randy Smart, Al Street. With Douglas Higgins trailing the field. Teddy Oliver right in front, Rich Schweitzer second. Side by side for third, fourth, and fifth and sixth. Schweitzer. Jimmy Orr moving into third, trying to bring Randy Smart with him up to fourth. Elkins on the outside. He's still got fourth, hanging on. Al Street in 73. Flag coming out. Teddy Oliver, Rich Schweitzer, Jimmy Orr, Randy Smart, top 4. Then Rick Elkins Jr., Al Street. Your winner of the fast heat tonight in the Pure Stocks from Canton, Ohio, Teddy Oliver. Okay, moving into the second heat. John Leisure will bring him in car 12. 11 is Mike Phillips Jr. 81, Chester McMaster's back in behind the wheel. David Brill, 49. 64, Doug Decker. It's either Rick Elkins Sr. 52 or Chuck Elkins, I'm not quite sure. And then number 10, Troy Gibbs. John Leisure out in front in car 12. Mike Phillips Jr. in that second spot. Doug Decker having mechanical problems, pulls out. Chester McMasters holds down third. David Brill in that fourth spot. Elkins in fifth. Gibbs sixth. Decker in seventh. Mike Phillips going for the lead on the inside. Leisure gives him room. John just kissed the wall coming out of four. Caution is out. Here we go. Mike Phillips Jr. out in front. Chester McMasters in second spot. Mike Phillips, David Brill second. Doug Decker and Chester McMasters down out for third. Elkins and Gibbs in that final spot. White flag. Winner's gonna be Mike Phillips, Doug Decker, David Brill, Elkins, McMasters, and Gibbs. Mike Phillips Jr. Mike Phillips Jr. in car 11. The winner of the second heat tonight in the pure stocks. Okay, moving into the third and final heat race in the pure stocks. Brooke Bircher in 75. Just Keith Anderson 32. Charles Rich in 03 showing the way. Lou Francis 82. Chris Miller in 70. And Tim Oliver in 8. Anderson out in front in 32. Lou Francis holds on to third. Chris Miller in fourth. Bircher in fifth. And Oliver sixth. Halfway. Lou Francis fourth. Fifth, Tim Oliver. And Bircher in sixth at 75. Well, under his qualifying time, Keith Anderson. That puts Charles Rich back out in the lead. Chris Miller second, Lou Francis third, Tim Oliver fourth. White flag coming out. Chris Miller takes over the lead down the backstretch. Coming in the next position, number 75, Brock Bircher in 75. Your winner, the third and final Pure Stock Heat Race from Canton, Ohio, Chris Miller. Ron Meyer set a new track record tonight in car 44. This is a fast heat race for the compacts. On the pole, Jason Morgan and Bob Pathwaters Jr. will bring them in. Tammy Rufner and Mike Hostetler. Tag Grove, Adam Mishler. Blake Mackey, Troy McMath, Kenny Ford, Don Ricker Jr. and Ron Meyer. Jason Morgan, Tag Grove second. Mike Hostetler third. Blake Mackey fourth. Troy McMath and Adam Mishler bound out for that fifth spot. Jason Morgan out in front, Tag Grove second. Mike Hostetler third. Adam Mitchell in that fourth spot. Blake Mackey fifth. Roy McMath sixth. Adam Mitchell up to second. White flag. Morgan on the inside, Adam on the outside. Adam Mishler wins it. Jason Morgan will finish second. Tag Grove finished third, Jason Morgan second, and Adam Mishler pick up the fast heat race tonight in car 65. There's your fast heat winner tonight from Uricksville, Ohio, Adam Mishler. Moving into the second compact heat race tonight. 43 Otto Palilli, Jesse Page 02. Josh Irwin in 69, Bloom in 151, and Jimmy Orr doing double duty in 45 on the inside. Kevin Reniker, Steve Feaster in 78. Russell Grants in 14. 46, Neil Rowley. Chad Henry in 87. Auto Pillow out in front, Kevin Reniker second. Jesse Page third. Fourth is Josh Irwin. And Stephen Feaster. Auto 46 moving up. Oh. Neil Rowley got her crossed up. Josh Irwin on the inside, halfway. Second, Kevin Reniker third. Fourth is Jesse Page. White flag. Trying to get, oh, they're going to hit. Josh Irwin, Otto Pulley, Kevin Reniker, Neil Rowley, Jesse Page, Jim. Josh Irwin in car 69 picks up the second heat tonight here at Midvale Speedway. Okay, moving to the third heat. Joe Hershey, 86. Fireball Murray on our outside. Steve Root in 00. Kenny Jewell in 76. Bill Wilkins, 28. Milburn, 96. Johnny Campbell in 27. Jim Campbell, 127. Mike Roth in 48. Out in front, Kenny Jewell second. Wilkins now into third. Fireball slipping back. Milburn out of control. Joe Milburn able to gather it back up. Second and third, halfway. Jill Hershey out in front. Bill Wilkins in that second spot. Third, Kenny Jewell. Then Fireball Murray. Steve Roach. Johnny Campbell. Kyle Grohl. Mike Rowe. Joe Milburn. Jimmy Campbell and Jason Anthony. White flag. Coming out, Jill Hershey, Bill Wilkins, Kenny Jewell, Fireball Murray, Steve Roach, Mike Roach, Kenny Jewell, Kyle Grohl, Jason Anthony, Jim Campbell out there, Joe Milburn. Picking up the third heat tonight, right down the street, Jill Hershey in car 86. Fourth heat, Jamie Hubner in car 58. Car 80, Pat Moore. Then car 24, Richard Duvall. 33, then 32 of Bruce Gibson. 18, Mark Willison Jr. Pat Carnes in 79. Ryan Kopp in 52. Paul Stahl in 05, 03. Earl Scranton in 20. Larry Enos Jr. Jamie Hubner out in front. On the outside, Jamie Hubner on the inside. Halfway, 4 in, 4 to go. Up out in front. Pat Carnes in 6. Earl Scranton 7. Mark Willis in Junior 8. Paul Stahl 9th. 33's in 10th. And Enos is in 11th. Oh, we're going to have a... Paul Stahl not able to get out of the way. Nowhere to go. Okay, we're going back to racing. Ryan Kopp out in front. Bruce Gibson second now. Gibson. Pat Moore in 80. Pat Carnes in 79. Earl Scranton 03. Mark Willison Jr. 18. Larry Enos in 20. Caution is out. Caution's out. Your winner will be declared number 52. Ryan Kopp in car 52. Brings home the 4th compact heat race tonight. Here we go, 5th and final compact heat race. Second spot. 139 at third spot. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Bob Bertel in 4th. Miller in 5th. Howard Bartholomew in that 6th spot. At 118, 29 at 132 of Billy Nicholas and 132. Hey, Adam won the fast heat. Hey, hey. Josh won the 7th. Second spot. Debris on the track coming out of 2. We got a battle for second between Bob Bertel, Cody Schush, and 139 and 115 is 70 Miller, 49-15 is Joe Elric, and 132 of Nicholas. White flag coming out. Bob Bertel second, 115, 118, 139, 70, 15, and 132. Okay, picking up the 5th and final heat race tonight. Tammy Ondo in car 97. Late model pursuit. Here we go. Ryan Tedesco, Mark Willison, Daryl Dexter, Bob Snyder, Don Harvey Jr., Dwayne Dunn, Rich Rohr, Tom Gardner, and Mike Miller. Snyder Jr., Don Harvey Jr., Rich Rohr, Mike Miller, and Tom Garbrand. Winner of the Australian Pursuit in the late models tonight, Ryan Tedesco. Okay, moving into the 10-lap Sport Stock Pursuit. Chris Grubbs out in front at 23. Virgil Ragencroft in that second spot. Nick Grubbs third. Eliminated is Kurt Waller. Gabe Pringle, Willie Walker, Ron Day, Kevin Clintock, and Doug McMillan out there racing. Virgil hanging on. Willie Walker and Gabe Pringle. Okay, 5 cars left. Here we go. Caution out. We'll try it again. Ron Day out in front now. Chris Grubbs eliminated. 2 cars left. Halfway. Doug is catching him. Your winner is going to be Doug McMillan. Your winner of the Sport Stock Pursuit tonight from Dover, Ohio, I believe, Doug McMillan. Mike Phillips will bring him in. Doug Decker, Douglas Higgins, Teddy Oliver, Jimmy Orr, Rich Schweitzer, Al Street, and Rick Elkins Jr. 8 cars, 8 laps. Douglas Higgins, Teddy Oliver, Jimmy Orr, Al Street, Rich Schweitzer, and Rick Elkins Jr. Yellow is out. Al Street, Jimmy Orr, Douglas Higgins. And Al Street got the worst end of it. Okay, 5 in, 5 laps to go, I take it. Mike Phillips, Doug Decker, Rich Schweitzer, and Rick Elkins Jr. Schweitzer on the inside of Decker, 1 second. Doug is out. Mike Phillips, Rich Schweitzer, and Rick Elkins Jr. White flag. Rick Elkins Jr., Rich Schweitzer. Your winner of the Australian Pursuit for the Pure Stocks tonight, Mike Phillips Jr. in the 11-teen car. Okay, your lineup. Jason Morgan in 2, Tammy Rutner in 7, Mike Hostetler in 53, Tad Grove in 3, 65, Adam Mishler, 157, Blake Mackey, Troy McMath 64, Kenny Ford 67, Don Rutner Jr. 47, and your top qualifier tonight and setting a new track record, Ron Myers in car 44. 10 laps for 10 cars, 10 laps. Here we go, Australian Pursuit. Tad Grove going to the outside. Jason Morgan trying to hang on. Kenny Ford.
And the 67 car of Ford flipping over on the back straightaway. Point leader Kenny Ford on his move during the pursuit race of the compact feature. The movement inside the automobile of Ford and blocking out.
It's coming out.
It's point leader Kenny Ford.
My goodness, what a wreck. He's okay. back to racing. Jason Morgan, Tad Grove, Troy McMath, Don Rupert Jr. and Ron Myers. Cars out there racing. Troy McMath in that second spot. Trying to catch Tad and Ron Myers, and this eliminated Don Rupert Jr.'s 3 cars left. White flag. Troy McMath and Ron Myers will finish in that order. Your winner of the Australian Pursuit for the Compacts tonight, Tad Grove in car number 3. Okay, we're over here in the pits on the 3rd night of racing with Big Al Street and the Pure Stocks. How you doing tonight, Al?
Oh, not too bad. A little wet.
Looks like a little, yeah, we're starting to get a little wet already, aren't we?
A little bit.
So take me through last week's feature. Did something go wrong or in that last couple laps?
The handling. The weight's got us a little off.
Yep, and get that fixed this weekend?
Hope to.
Oh,
we changed some setup around.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, we ran some real hard laps. And I'd rather take second than back it in the wall until we get it right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you backed off for safety purposes, if nothing else.
Well, we've gone as fast as we could if I hit nothing.
Yeah, there you go. But like you say, second place is a lot better than last, right?
Yeah, it was a good race.
Yeah.
Randy ran us real good last year, ran us real clean.
Yeah. Well,
we returned the favor.
That's right. And maybe tonight'll be your night, right?
We'll take it.
That's right. Good luck tonight.
All righty.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're over here in the pits with Jason Morgan, and Jason's 3rd night out of racing. And how'd you do the first 2 weeks?
The first week we had a bunch of problems. The strut wasn't tight and the tie rod was bad, so I didn't go very fast. And we got that fixed. Come out last week and ran a 1864. So
that's a lot better, isn't it?
Yeah, especially considering we were in the 19s.
Yeah. Now, did you do any more adjustment from last week to this week?
Nope, I didn't have a chance to touch it. I've been working pretty much all week. Dad was working all week, so.
You're going to take her out and take a chance, make sure everything's still straight?
Yeah.
That's right. Huh?
So hoping it's still set up good. It ran good last week, and I could put it pretty much anywhere I wanted to.
There you go. There you go. Well, you did. Yeah, it looks like it was night and day compared to 1 week to the next.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
You know, on that point. So.
They handled a whole lot different.
Yeah. Any sponsors you want to thank on the car?
A&C Towing, Smith's, Great Trail Care Center, Gatsby's Pub, Midwest Homes, you know, all the normal ones I've been running for the past 7 years.
And they like supporting you, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
You know. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we're over here in the pits with Mike Roth. And Mike, you missed last week because you had, I think, something with the Boy Scouts. Is that correct?
No, I had computer failure.
Oh, computer failure.
Yeah, we thought it was something electronics other than that, but we found out it was computer.
Okay. So, but you're back tonight, and did you do a lot of work on it this week?
No, not too much. It's pretty much ready.
Okay, you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, you gonna keep that 00 behind you this week?
Of course.
You know, the option is for you to go first. Now, he can always counter-react, but he's over there getting ready, so he doesn't know what we're even talking about. Is that right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I won't even have to ask him about that.
Right.
But any sponsors you want to thank on the car?
Just mainly my family. They've been a real, sponsor towards me.
They come to the races every week for you?
Pretty much.
Pretty much?
Yeah.
Well, good luck tonight. Hopefully you'll pick home a heat win, or maybe lucky get a feature win tonight. Huh?
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, now we're with Steve Roth. And Steve, you've been here every night this year so far, and getting better, a little better the first 2 nights out. Did you do a lot of changes on the car this week compared to last week?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Did a lot of setup change.
A lot of setup changes. I knew you brought home a heat win last week. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So now, was you here last night to practice at all with those changes?
No. Just right off the trailer and gonna run with it.
There you go. But, well, any sponsors you want to thank on the car this week?
I'd like to thank TNR Battery, Music Myers, Heating and Cooling, and Pits Up Graphics.
Okay. All right. Now, I asked your brother, and I'll let you know. I asked him, I said, are you going to keep that 00 behind you? And he said, well, most certainly. Now, I'll let you answer. Are you going to keep 48 behind you tonight?
That'll be a tough one to run. His car's set up a little bit better than mine.
Yeah. Well, throughout the summer, we'll see who's in front of who at the victory lane. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
At the end of the year, we'll see who wins.
That's right. There you go. Good luck to you,
Thanks.
Steve. Thank you.
118.
Okay, we're over here with Paul Stahl. And Paul, you drive the 05 Compact. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing so far this year?
I'm doing real good. I'm really pleased with it. It's coming around. It's working real good.
Good.
So I'm really happy with it.
Each week so far this year, you've gotten faster, and that's a lot, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
and no major problems so far. I mean, no wrecks so far. You've been pretty well.
I had a little accident last week, but that was last week. This is this week.
Yeah.
It's all ready to go,
Yeah.
straighted out.
Qualified well.
Yes, qualified real good.
That's great. That's
Real
great.
good.
Any sponsors you want to thank on the car?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Counter Electronic, Deggs Auto Service, Alpa Lane, and Pangrazio's Pizza.
They help you out a lot, don't
Yes,
they?
they help me out a real lot.
Without them, you wouldn't be here tonight,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
Sponsors go a long way, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah, they
Matter
do.
of fact, I got 2 sponsors that are going to be over in the stands tonight.
Well, you know what? If they get here a little after 6, they probably hear this interview on the PA, so that'll be good too.
That's good. Yeah.
Good luck to you, Paul.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, we're over here in the pits with Billy Nicholas, and Billy, first time out for you, right?
Yeah,
You know what class are you in tonight?
compacts.
Compacts. Okay. Who gave you the car?
My grandpa.
Did he? Huh? That's pretty nice of him, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So, did you get any hot laps in before
Yeah.
tonight?
yeah,
Have you? Getting her kind of dialed in?
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Any sponsors you want to thank on the car?
Yeah, I would like to thank Mid-Vid Videos, JC Racing, Arc Service, Arc and Service, Music and Myers, Route 39, Grandpa,
You better not forget Grandpa.
my mom's boyfriend Keith. I think that's it.
Okay.
Pit Stop Graphics.
Yeah,
That's
they let her
it.
the car last night, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your plans for tonight? What do you want to do for tonight?
When?
You want to win right off the bat, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I would never talk to a racer that never did want to, to finish second. They want to win right first night out. So, but did you qualify okay?
Yeah.
Good. Well, good luck to you tonight, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thanks.
Okay, moving to the 25 lap late model feature on the pole. John Sandquist in 66. Brian Tedesco in 70. Mark Willison in 18. 55. Dangerous Daryl Dexter. 17. Bob Snyder Jr. John Harvey Jr. car 12. 32 Dwayne Dunn. 75 Marcus Malcolm. 7 Rich Schwartz. 64 Tom Garbrandt. 22 Ron J. Bird Jr. Mike Miller in 53. 69 Bob Eichel and Dan Stemple in 29. Round out your field. 25 laps. Late models gonna come at you this time. Ryan Tedesco leading into turn 3. Sandquist in that second spot. Marcus Malcolm, 75. Tedesco, John Sanquist, Mark Wilson, Daryl Dexter, Bob Snyder Jr., Dwayne Dunn, Rich Rohr, Don Harvey Jr., Ron J. Bertong, Brand Mike Miller. Outside of Snyder. Rich gets underneath of it. Snyder in the infield. Hey, 10 in, 15 to go. Ryan Tedesco, John Sanquist, Mark Wilson. Had nowhere to go. Just how fast those cars are out there. No time to react. Tore up Bob Snyder Jr. and Daryl Dexter, 55. Here we go. Third on the outside. Caution out. Go. Tedesco, John Sanquist, Don Harvey Jr., Bob Snyder fourth, Rich Rohr fifth. still showing the way. Harvey second, Moore third, Miller fourth. Vanquist fifth, Snyder sixth, Wilson eighth, White flag. Ryan Tedesco, Don Harvey Jr., Rich Orr, Mike Dillon, John Shanklin, Bob Snyder, Mark Willison, Ron Jaber Jr., Dwayne Dunn, and Tom Garbrand. Picking up the fast division here tonight in the late models. He won it last week, and he comes home again tonight victorious. And the winner is getting ready to climb out of the car. Ryan Tedesco.
Well, Ryan, this week, probably just as tough as last week. You had Harvey all over you there at the end. Yeah, we had a poor qualifying effort today. I got the car where it really seems consistent the longer into the run it goes, but it's not real good to qualify. I was thinking that black flag could come out at any time, and I don't think things like that. Trying to get a little quicker to qualify. Been with us the first 3 weeks, pretty good success, 2 for 3. Coming up next week, I guess we're going to do a little travel. Yeah, there's a team on active that I'm going to do some activities with, possibly already doing with. They want to go down to Bowling Green, Kentucky next weekend. I think I'd rather be here next week because I think it's relatively flat and I think it's smaller than this. It's going to be a tough run, but good luck to you. Yeah, thank you. Ryan Tedesco, the winner of our late model feature.
Ryan Tedesco. Congratulations, Ryan. Okay, we're going to start this race. Chris Groves and Jeff Lonsdale, bring them in. 20 laps, here we go. Kurt Waller, Nick Grubb, Gabe Pringle, Kevin McClintock, Ron Day, Doug McMillan, Virgil Ragencroft, John DeLuca, Paul Ray, Chris Moon, and Willie Walker. And Willie's taking the pit. Looks to the outside of Nick Grubb. Oh no! Here we go. Caution back out. Okay, 3 laps in. Here we go. My goodness. Gabe Pringle. going to try this. Get this race in now. 6 cars left. Nick Grubbs, Kevin McClintock, Ron Daigle, Virgil Ravencroft, John Saluka, and Chris Bloom. Ron Daigle in third. Fourth is Virgil Ravencroft. John Saluka and Chris Boone. Going to try it again. Halfway, 10 and 10 to go. John Saluka, Chris Boone pulling over. Let the leaders by. That's the way to do it, boys. Plenty of room. Is out. Kevin McClintock will be declared the winner. Time limit has expired on this race. Your winner, Dover, Ohio, Kevin McClintock. Kevin wins it. Your winner, Kevin McClintock in the sports stock tonight.
Yeah, for him, my whole crew was second behind me, and all thanks to all them for building excellence again. Your winner, 80 points leader in the sports stock division, Kevin McClintock.
Okay, moving into the 15-lap pure stock feature. Lou Francis will start on the pole. Outside him, Tim Oliver. Then Chris Miller and Mike Phillips Jr. Spencer McMaster, Doug Savins. Kenny Oliver, Jimmy Orr. Rich Schweitzer, Randy Smart. Rick Elkins Jr. Rich Desecker. Oh, excuse me, Doug Decker. Charlie Ridge, 75, 52, 49, 10, and 32. Chester McMasters, Teddy Oliver, Randy Smart, Douglas Higgins, Rich Schweitzer, Doug Decker. Yellow is out. Yellow's out. Okay, we're going to racing. Chris Miller, bring him in. Here we go. Randy Smart in the lead. Here we go. Out of the lead. Randy Smart out in front. Chris Miller second. Mike Phillips and Chuck Hawkins foul out for third. Rich Schweitzer, then Doug Decker. Yellow coming out. Yellow is out. Keith Anderson bringing it out across. 5 in, 10 to go. Randy Smart, Chris Miller, Mike Phillips Jr., Chuck Elkins, and Rich Schweitzer. David Mills, Rick Elkins Jr., Roy Gibbs, Chester McMasters, Lou Francis, Tim Oliver, Charles Rich, Keith Anderson, and 75. Randy Smart out in front, halfway this time for Randy. Mike Phillips second. Doug Hawkins third. Doug Decker. Rich Schweitzer and Rick Elkins Jr. Chester McMasters after that. Battle for third, fourth, fifth, seventh. Yellow is out. Here we go. 9 in, 6 to go. Randy Smart out in front. Mike Phillips Jr. Then Chuck Elkins in third. Doug Decker fourth. Rich Schweitzer fifth. Rick Elkins sixth. Seventh is Jack Elkins, Doug Decker, Chester McMasters, David Brill, Tim Oliver, Keith Anderson, Lou Francis, and Charlie Rich out there racing. Picking up the Pure Stock Heat Race. Tonight, defending track champion in the Pure Stocks, Randy Smart. Pure Stock feature winner tonight, Randy Smart in 17. Okay, going into the fast heat, oh he is, heat race of the compacts on the pole. Chris Bloom will bring him in. Chad Henry on the outside of him. Jimmy Orr in 45 filling in for Mike Powell. Then 46, Neil Rowley. Jason Morgan in 2. I can't tell who's on the outside of Jason right at the moment. Then Mike Costello 53. Tag Grove in 3. Adam Mishler 65. Blake Mackey in 157. Troy McMath 64. And flipping over and making the feature, Kenny Ford. second compact feature. Here we go. Your leader, Earl Scranton in 03, Bill Hershey in 86. Fireball Murray, third. Earl Scranton, Bill Hershey, Fireball Murray, Jason Anthony. Bruce. Kevin Reniker. Feaster. Jesse Page. Nitro. Joe Milburn. Bill Wilkins. Kyle Grohl. Steve and Mike come together. Caution is out.
7 laps in and 8 laps remaining.
7 in, 8 to go. You're on the inside. Earl Scranton still shows the way. Here comes Jason Anthony. That's the case in the back of the pack. Otto Palilli and Joe Milburn, turn 4. Here we go. Caution out again. Here we go. Jason Anthony, Earl Scranton, and Jason takes over the lead. on for Jason Anthony. Jesse Page is trying to catch him. Checker flag coming out. Jason Anthony, Jesse Page. Wilkins will finish that third spot.
Second, compact feature, first the plate coming to an end.
Your winner of the second compact feature tonight from Canton, Ohio. He's trying to get out of that car. He's a little bit too big for that window, but he'll squirm his way out. Jason Anthony. Congratulations, Jason.
Feature tonight.
Okay, third and final compact feature. And then we got a figure eight feature possibly. Out in front. Second spot. Third. Joe Ellery can have four spots. Here comes Jamie Himner at 58. Caution is out. 6 laps in. Out in front, 139 seconds. Third is Bob Bertel. Fourth, Willis Jr. Bill and Nicholas taking to the pit. 39-second. Bob Bertel hangs on to third. That's where it's all cluttered up for fourth, fifth, sixth. Ryan Cobb trying to get into it now. Here comes Miller in 70. Coming out for Tammy Ondo. They're side by side through 3 out of 4. Ondo, I believe, hangs on.
Picking up the victory.
Tammy Ondo pick up the third and final feature in the compacts tonight. Well, we got one more race to go. The scheduled figure 8 race. Let's see if anybody comes out. Tammy Ondo pick up the third and final compact feature event of the evening. There she is, Tammy Ondo, pick up the win.
There she is, let her hear your winner, Tammy Ondo.
Okay, we got 4 cars, and we'll start the first compact figure 8 race of the year. Miller, Will Miller, Don Rupert Jr. in 7, Bruce Gibson, and Larry Enos. 8 laps he'll go. This time for Don Rupert Jr. Will Miller running second, third, Bruce Gibson in fourth, Larry Enos as Don Rupert Jr. showing the way. Might get a little interesting. 5 laps in, 3 to go. Six laps in. White flag will be out this time. second, Will Miller. Third will be Bruce Gibson, and fourth, Larry Enos. Well, that concludes the racing action here at Midvale Speedway. It's been a long and interesting evening for the third night of racing here at Midvale Speedway for the 2006 racing season. So along with Karen and Bear Schwartz, the owners and promoters of Midvale Speedway, this is your video announcer, Craig Mishler, wishing you a pleasant good evening as Don Richter Jr. climbs from the car, the winner of the first compact figure 8 feature of the year here at Midvale Speedway. Congratulations, Don.